きらめいて揺らめいて青き夢舞い放つ花燃えゆく。
Any advice for somebody who wants to start a YouTube channel? Have a goal in mind. Make sure that whatever you start making your YouTube channel on is something that you really, really want to do. Because what happens a lot of the time is that when a new YouTuber starts off and they start making a type of content, they don't give themselves a lot of variety, and or when they make their videos, they're not inserting themselves into the content they make. And what that ends up creating is a fan base of people, or not really a fan base, it's more of an audience of people that will watch you, not because it's you doing whatever it is you're doing, but because of the fact that you provide something to them, right? Like, for example, I used to be a Dragon Ball Z YouTuber. If I ever made a video that wasn't Dragon Ball Z related, well, get fucked, ain't nobody finna watch that shit, right? Because that's what I built my channel on. So people came because I made that. And because I didn't insert myself as the primary focus, as the primary goal on my YouTube channel, nobody really gave a fuck about what I did. They only gave a fuck if I was uploading something Dragon Ball Z related, right? So like number one tip would be to make sure that whatever it is you want to do is something that you're like passionate about, and that something that is something that you would like to pursue. And like, you can't really blame the viewers for coming to you for the shit that you provide, right? Like if I'm really into bicycles, like for some reason, bicycles just get my dick hard. Like I love the chains, I love pegs, all that shit, right? And I go into this bicycle shop all the time, best bicycle shop I ever been to. I'm like, hell yeah. And then one day I go into the bicycle shop and they try to start selling me card stock and shit. I'm like, look, like I fuck with you, bro. Like you my go-to for bikes. What am I gonna do with card stock? I don't like card stock. What you want me to do with card stock? Would you want me to write some letters and shit? If I don't want to write letters, I want to ride a bike, right? So it's like kind of similar to where like if you go to a certain content creator for something, like if you guys were to go to somebody because they were the best GTA YouTuber of all time or something, and then out of nowhere, he stops making GTA videos and starts making Clash of Clans videos, you're like, dog, what the fuck is this, right? So it's like something similar. You can't necessarily be mad at the viewer for that if that's something you set yourself up for. Another big thing if you're a YouTuber is consistency, bro. You just have to be consistent. There's gonna be days where you don't feel like uploading. There's gonna be days where you don't feel like editing. There's gonna be days where you don't feel like recording. You just gotta do it. You gotta get up and get it done. And a lot of the times what you'll find is that when you don't feel like doing something, it's just because like, it's like the act of just getting up and doing it. It kind of goes with like anything in life. Like if you want to fucking like, I don't know, like exercise or fucking like play basketball or like clean up or make your bed, like the idea of doing it, you're just like, I don't wanna. But then once you start doing it, you're just like, okay, like this is fine. It's just cool. It's like, it's whatever. You know what I mean? It's very similar to that. And then once you get into the habit of doing it, it gets to a point where it's not like I don't feel like doing it. It's like, it's just something you do now. So like when I was getting into Twitch and doing that shit full time, it would be like, damn, bro, I don't really feel like streaming, but I got to because I don't want to die homeless. You know what I mean? So like I would just force myself to do it. And now like there's almost never a time where I don't feel like streaming, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, streaming is just something I do, right? Like I get up, I take a piss, I shit, I drink water, you know, I brush my teeth, I do whatever the fuck I do, and I stream. Like that's just it just is what I do now, you know. So those are my advices. Create something that you think you're gonna want to create forever. Be consistent, and that's it. Like there was also this whole big thing going around. I guess like a Twitch employee replied to somebody who asked a question. They were like, okay, not everybody that tries to be a content creator can make it as a content creator. Like what is one big reason why somebody might not be able to make it as a content creator? And a Twitch employee said, or what's something that they lack right? That could keep them holding back from being a content creator. And the Twitch employee said luck. And this is half true and half wrong. Okay, with anything, there is some luck involved, because you could in theory be like the best streamer on planet Earth, but if you don't get lucky enough to get your shit clicked on, you'll just never get those eyes, and you might fade into obscurity. Now, there are things you can do to minimize the impact of luck. And the biggest thing is consistency, right? If you're uploading every single day, that is a brand new chance for people to find your content. If you're streaming every single day, that is a brand new chance, a brand new day for somebody random to find your stream. And all it takes is a couple people, you get word of mouth, and then you can spread, right? The consistency is the biggest part. The second biggest part would be actually having like a quality stream, right? So this could be either in terms of your gameplay, like if you're somebody that's like a professional or some shit like that, and that's what your quality is, you can get by on more subpar quality if like you're a god at the game or something like that, but chances are you're probably not. So in terms of quality, you gotta have a stream that looks halfway decent, sounds good, which is way more important than the video, and also you have to, be entertaining. You have to be somewhere where people can go to and feel engaged and entertained, and this is going to require a lot of talking. You gotta, if there's dead space in the air and there's like nothing happening in the game, you gotta fill that space, even if your chat isn't moving. I know people are like, man, my chat never fucking moves. What the hell am I supposed to say? That's your job. That's what you gotta do. It's like if you're a salesman and you're not getting a lot of foot traffic, how are you supposed to get sales? That's your job. That's what you gotta do. You gotta go make those sales. You gotta go find those sales, right? If there's nothing to talk about, you got to find those topics. You got to find shit to talk about. Find something. It's your job to keep the ball rolling, because if somebody comes into your stream and like you might think like, let's say for example, every stream you get 2 new people that randomly click on your stream, right? If all they hear when they click on your stream is your mouse clicking and your keyboard clacking and you ain't saying shit, you and all your friends motherfucking playing Dota 2 and shit, and you guys are just like zoned in and nobody's ever saying a word, nobody's ever talking or whatever the fuck it is you're doing, they're gonna leave immediately. Like for me, like I am very strict with, actually I'll say I'm more lenient than most people because I know what it's like to be a streamer. Like when I click on a stream, I might give you a few moments, you know what I'm saying? Like let's say, por ejemplo, I click on your stream and like there's like, you're playing I don't know, what the fuck? I don't know, some dumbass game, right? And you're in like a team fight or some shit, and you're not talking, and there's shit going on. I completely understand. You gotta focus on that, right? I'll be good. Some people might just leave right then and there. It depends on who the fuck, what kind of viewer they are. But if it's understandable circumstances, there's a point in the game that requires your focus. I completely get it. Go off, sis, right? Do your thing. So then you do your thing or whatever. But if there's downtime and there's not a lot happening and there still is nothing like keeping me engaged, I'm liable to leave, bro. And that's the thing, like you might see like bigger streamers have a lot of downtime in their stream. That's because they already made it, bro. They ain't got to impress you no more. They got your viewership. You leave, they got 50,000 others, bro. They don't give a fuck. So like they can have those more down and lax moments, right? If you're coming up and you're trying to make a name for yourself, you can't let those moments breathe, bro. Like that is literally the biggest thing. Like, and I see streamers of all different sizes do this. I do this a lot sometimes because like, streaming is fatiguing. I got 2 lights shining on me at any given moment. I got my light behind me shining as well. I got 3 fucking monitors in front of me. I got this goddamn ignorant ass RGB shit shining in my fucking face. I got so much shit going on and I'm constantly talking. I'm constantly trying to keep people engaged, make sure my chat ain't fucking dead. If my chat slows down, I gotta defibrillate that motherfucker. And I have to defibrillate this chat a lot because y'all pulses are low type beat. So I boom, gotta revive this motherfucker sometimes. It be like that, right? But that's your job as a streamer. That's your job as a content creator. That's what you have to do. It's what you sign up for, bro. You can't complain about that type of shit, right? Now, being a streamer and being a YouTuber are two completely different things. Whereas when you're a YouTuber, you get to craft the experience that the viewer watches. Whereas when you're a streamer, it's all live, bro. It's all live. You just gotta do your thing. You know, like any sort of production quality is done on the fly. You gotta be quick with it. You gotta be witty. You gotta, do everything on the go, right? Whereas on YouTube, like a video somebody uploaded might have taken them a week to make, right? And in that week, you can craft and perfectly outline everything that you want that video to say. You can perfectly show whatever it is you want the viewer to see, right? Whereas on a stream, I can't hide shit from y'all, bro. Look, I ain't make my bed for the 7th day in a fucking row, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, my hair is rough. You feel me? My beard needs to be trimmed, right? So it's like, it be what it be like. Whereas on YouTube, you can stockpile shit, right? Like, I could have my bed made for one day, record 10 videos, and boom, that's 10 videos. I ain't got to do nothing, right? And in terms of the content, if I'm boring in one section or I'm not talking in one section, edit that bitch out. Fuck it. But I can't edit in real life. I'm not fucking Diavolo, bro. I can't just sit there and be like, all right, forget that dead space, bitch. We moving on, right? It be like that. So when you're in a stream, you have to have that constant engagement. You have to always be on, if that makes sense, right? Like, I can't come onto stream some days being like, what's up, guys? It's me, Omega Pro. Aha, you know what I'm saying? I'm real fucking tired today. I don't really feel like being here. In fact, I kind of hate you all. Now, do I feel like that every day? Of course. I hate you niggas, bro. But I act like I like you niggas and you sub. So, nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. I just kind of hate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. Sometimes. It depends. It depends. When y'all tell me to delete my Breath of the Wild save file, then yeah, I hate y'all. But other than sometimes you guys can be cool sometimes. But it be like that. So so yeah, like just being a YouTuber and a content creator, it's like, it's not hard work necessarily, because like hard work would be like, you see the niggas doing construction outside, it's fucking 150 degrees out, they're wearing like 3 layers of protection, like, a teacher is being hard work, doctor is being hard work, fucking whatever the fuck, like there's actual hard work out here. Like, there's nothing difficult about what I do, right? But it's not easy at the same time. It's like the hard work that goes into it is a lot more strenuous on your mind and your emotional state more than anything else, because humans aren't meant to be secluded for hours and hours a day. Like when I'm in my content creation bag, I don't leave the house, bro. I'm fucking, I'm streaming all day, every day. If I'm not streaming, I'm getting, video content. If I'm not getting video content, I might be working on music. If I'm not working on music, I'm working on stuff in the back end for the stream, fucking with settings, trying to just, spend a few hours to get a 1% increase in the stream. But the thing is, like, all these things eventually add up. Like, the hours I put into increasing the stream 1% has eventually gotten to the point where my stream is the quality it is now. Still shit, but I'm working on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying, and that's the thing, is like, there's always something to do. You know what I'm saying? There's never a dull moment, bro. And like, even if it's something that like you're not actively doing type beat, there's the shit like just brewing all the time. You feel me? So like, it's hard work, man. And like, I can sometimes, like, I never, like, it's hard to feel like detached, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't feel disconnected sometimes, because like, I feel like I'm like missing out, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of like a double-edged sword with this shit. There's a lot of negatives to being in this space as well, but there's also like a shit ton of positives. Like, if I want to wake up tomorrow at 5 p.m, I can, and I can still do my job. If I want to wake up tomorrow at 8 a.m, I can, and I can still do my job. You know what I mean? And I love the opportunity I've been given, but you know, don't go into this stuff thinking it's gonna be like sunshine and roses and like everything's gonna be Gucci or whatever. It takes a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been failing since 2008 with this shit, and I'm just now starting to like not like I had an F my whole life. I finally got my grade up to like a C minus. You know what I mean? In 10 years, bro. In 10 years. If I was a smart person, I would have quit a long fucking time ago. But luckily, I'm stupid as shit, so I just kept going. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, bro. Anyways, best of luck to you. I hope if you do decide to do YouTube and stuff, my words have helped you if even a little bit now. So, you know, I recommend just trying it out. Maybe have some fun with it. You never know where things may go. And one of the biggest examples before I end off this little segment here is you know, my homie Choctopus. He started really late with YouTube and stuff. He's a Smash YouTuber, but he just kept going at it. Like, he had multiple phases in his life, or not in his life, I'm sure in his life too, but like in his YouTube channel, where like he started off like he was making like Pokemon Duel videos, and then that game died, and he just like kept doing like Nintendo content, and then he just started popping off with Smash, and now his channel's doing amazing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's never too late to start, for real. Like, just keep grinding, keep doing your thing. If it's something you really want to do, then go for it. But you are gonna have to work hard at it. Like, if you want it to succeed, you are gonna have to work hard at it. So, yeah, I hope that helped you guys. Thank you for listening to me talk, I guess. And yeah, live your dreams, or don't. I don't give a shit.